Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your May reading. So, I've meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about this month. The first bunch of cards that came out, I have King of Wands. Well, that's you, that's your masculine. I have the Sun, and I have the Two of Cups. This is seeing clearly the mirrors in your life kind of thing. How you interact with people, who you attract, who you go for. The Sun there, this is the enthusiasm, but it's also the pure clarity on that situation. And also what the Sun does, when the Sun shines on a situation, it creates a shadow, or it shows us the shadow that is there. So that could be also part of what you are going to see this month. The card that came after, it's another pack of 3 that fell. I have the 7 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, and the Page of Cups. This is, when I look at these, how they talk to one another, this is taking the decision of I want to be happy. And I am opening myself up to receive more. From my 10 of Cups, and I receive this extra Page of Cup to bring me to a 10 of Cup, or to pass me over that ceiling of the 10 of Cup in my life, depending of where you are. But this is I choose to be happy. And after that, I have strength. So no matter what my fears might be, my ego, my programming, or whatever, in my higher self, I know that it is a decision and something to fight for, that my will can bring me happiness if I want to. Under the Sun here that I said can show you your shadow. Well, it does show you your shadow. It shows you the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. And when you see that, how the way you think, or the or beliefs that you carry with you, or all of that, are kind of putting you stuck in this situation, you decide to leave all of that behind and to go for that Ace of Cups, or for that 2 of Cups that is going to bring you the 10 of Cups. You see? This is taking the decision to go on that quest, even if you don't know what it's going to look like. And who takes a decision like that? You, your masculine King of Wands. All of this here, this is happening, like using your will and all of that, because here I have the Hangman. Letting this go. First of all, seeing it, admitting it, and deciding to let it and leave it behind. This is a kind of sacrifice that we do. And it's because we are looking at our mirrors in our life, our happiness, how we see everything from a different angle. From the angle that maybe recognizing what is happening here and acting upon it. Knight of Wands. This is using our willpower. Here, that decision here, how you act out there. Here, this is here now. I am getting out of this. This is what I want. This is, I want to be happy, kind of thing. Okay? Under here that we have our King of Wands that sees clearly the dynamics in our lives, how it's not fulfilling us because there's a way that we see things that kind of stuck us in our position. I have the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. So yes, it brings us emotional ups and downs, and there's a bit of a karma here because it's Jupiter in Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, karma. There's a readjustment that needs to happen, 2 of Pentacles. We need to let go of that old way of seeing things and doing things, not to be caught in a pattern and not being able to receive or ships their dance of Shiva. I have to find my core, who I am, what do I want, and this is my reality. And so keeping one pentacle, destroying the old way to invest in the new way, and therefore being able to receive from Jupiter. Two of Wands, getting out of my comfort zone of the way I used to do things and do things now in this new way to get new results. And under our Hangman here, and that decision of I want to be happy, I'm closing the cycle. And now I am going to invest in myself and actually see results. But there are a lot about the celebration of life, happiness, just being content and happy with life. And what it does, it brings us from the Five of Pentacles to the Five of Cups to the Six of Cups. From looking at the sorrows and the lacks and the losses in our life into a balanced heart healed chakra, where we start receiving and giving with the joy of a child, with no expectation we receive, and with no lack we give. So this is almost like, this is what I want, and I am willing it to happen. Let's clarify this for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Spirit, I call upon the divine, I call upon the light, I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, for the month of May. So, Spirit, talk to me about, alright, I wanted to know about the King of Wands, the Sun, and the Two of Pentacles. So, I have the King of Cups, emotionally, Tower, and so the shadow that the Sun was casting by having things very clearly of how we feel emotionally and what we want, creates a tower. This dynamic here is crumbling. We're leaving it behind. And then I have a Knight of Pentacles. I'm actually bringing forward Six of Pentacles again. Oh my God. Okay. I am bringing forward that pentacle so that I get out of lack and I arrive into a balanced situation. Not just emotionally, but even in my energy. And energy being finances or whatever. Okay. I say that because it's kind of the theme for the past 3 signs now. Readjustments into a balanced situation. So there's probably something with the planets happening to have such a constant. And here we're talking more about choosing to be happy and all of that, you know? How you could sabotage yourself to your own happiness. Yeah. Okay, talk to me about the Seven of Wands, 10 of Cups, Page of Cups. 7 of Wands, like here, you're fighting for what you want. And like I was saying, this is very much, I want to be happy. 2 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. This is bringing a brand new, see the Knight of Pentacles is bringing that pentacle. Yes, 7 of Wands is putting our our boundaries, what we believe in, and all of that. Fighting for that. This is what I want. I want love. I want to share love. I want happiness. And I see now how I was sabotaging myself into getting that, putting myself in a stuck situation and entertaining unsatisfying emotions. And why I was doing that, I see it now, and this is what I'm attracting in my life now. Strength. Strength. There's the pentacle, really wanted to come out. You are letting Queen of Cups, King of Cups. You are from your higher self bringing this reality down because you are going to allow yourself to be happy. You are willing yourself to be happy. Yes, this is what I want, and so I am going to go for it. Here, 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords with the 8 of Cups. I have the 8 of Cups. So yes, you are leaving all of this behind. Leaving the wounded and all of that behind. That way of thinking, of, people hurt me and all of that. That's how you disempowered yourself and left yourself in a situation where you did not have the emotional food, nourishment that you needed. So deciding to go for it because now it's clear, you see that, and you're letting the tower crumble. That kind of enlightenment brings down that way of thinking. Seeing from another angle here, Hangman, Hangman, Hangman. Okay, they're repeating. 4 of Pentacle, what I was holding on to. Maybe you were holding on to this. Maybe out of fear also. We're holding on to our pains, just because we know them and this is familiar. I have the 4 of Wands, the 6 of Cups that is here, the 7 of Pentacle, and the Queen of Cups again. So I'm just going to put all of that back, but here, this is seeing differently what I was holding on to. 4 of Pentacle, and maybe holding on to my lack mentality here, to my suffering, to my I am an abandoned one, and thinking that is what was creating it, and you are willing yourself out of this mentality. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Justice. See? Again. So bringing that will, that this is what I want, I'm going for it, that here and now, this is what is going to bring justice into your life. I understand this and I bring back balance. The 2 twos here for you. Two of Pentacle, 2 of Wands. Hermit. You are going to make that choice out of listening to your own truth. This is a wisdom choice. This is moving forward because you are now balanced. You have the awakening. You know your truth, your inner truth. You're very honest with yourself. This is Virgo. And you are going to walk with that knowledge, your inner knowledge, that clarity of mind. Here, the World and 8 of Pentacle. 4 of Sword. You see how all of that heartache in the past arrived in your life. You understand it with the Sword of Truth here. That's how you can make that decision now. So, and this is also out of the result of all the work and the investment that you put into your own healing. A lot of you put a lot of energy and work into your own healing to close that cycle. so that you can become in peace with all of that, get the enlightenment so that you can decrust that situation. And now you're rebalancing from the 5 of Cups to the 6 of Cups. From a heart that carries this deep sadness. And you know, sometimes we can have this sadness hidden in the bottom of us and we don't even know where it comes from. Addressing this, seeing its source, having the clarity on it and the understanding, and then we can shift it to a 6 of Cups. Because King of Swords, we have the clarity now about it. It's a question of rebalancing things. 8 of Pentacles, because of all the work you have put in. For some of you, it's a work situation here. Others of you, it's just basically when it comes to the happiness of life. Okay? Yeah, 4 of Wands. So, I would call this choosing to be happy. Okay? That is what is happening in the month of May for you, Sagittarius. And on this, I'm going to send you all my love and light for the month of May. I'm going to thank you for subscribing, sharing, and commenting. I read all of them. And subscribing so that the channel can grow. Thank you for the ones of you that gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on the new moon and the full moon, I give back in a ceremony and ask the universe to give you back. If you want a private reading, down below. And I wanted to give my heart and love to all of you that are fighting out there in the front line, this pandemic, for the ones of you that are suffering directly from it in every way possible, for the ones supporting the ones that are suffering. And may we go through this with peace and ease, and may the light prevail at the end. All right? So on this, Sagittarius, all my love and light, and I'll see you next month. Okay? Bye-bye.